Russia, Ukraine, to the big political battleground that's going to be Gujarat, your home state, a state that you really love. And, a state now that's going to see a huge battle between the BJP and the Aam Aadmi Party. But then why is no one talking of the Congress, Abhishek? That is something, again, that we'll put our focus on. So let's help our viewers understand what has happened so far. What's the story of the day? This is about the Delhi Chief Minister, Arvind Kejriwal, who has a ready-made solution to the country's economic progress and prosperity. He says, print images of Goddess Lakshmi and Lord Ganesh on the new currency notes. Now that demand has drawn sharp political reactions from across quarters, that is the BJP, that is the Congress. The BJP says this is an unsuccessful attempt to hide what they say is the ugly anti-Hindu face of the AAP in view of the upcoming elections. Now the BJP here says that the Indian economy was not in good shape. Arvind Kejriwal here goes on to say at a press conference earlier that the country right now needs a lot of effort to get the economy back on track, along with, quote-unquote, the blessings of our gods and goddesses. But ladies and gentlemen, this isn't really about the economy, is it? Or is it more about politics? Let's get you the story of the day and then we debate.
आज मेरी केंद्र सरकार से, प्रधानमंत्री जी से अपील है, भारतीय करेंसी के ऊपर एक तरफ गांधी जी की तस्वीर है, वो वैसे ही रहनी चाहिए, लेकिन दूसरी तरफ श्री गणेश जी की और श्री लक्ष्मी जी की तस्वीर भारतीय करेंसी के ऊपर लगाई जाए.
Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal triggered fresh controversy with this statement. According to him, the solution to strengthen the rupee is to have images of Ganesha and Lakshmi on the currency.
आज मेरी केंद्र सरकार से, प्रधानमंत्री जी से अपील है, भारतीय करेंसी के ऊपर एक तरफ गांधी जी की तस्वीर है, वो वैसे ही रहनी चाहिए, लेकिन दूसरी तरफ श्री गणेश जी की और श्री लक्ष्मी जी की तस्वीर भारतीय करेंसी के ऊपर लगाई जाए.
This proposal has triggered a massive political debate, with the BJP calling it an election stunt and an attempt to make up for the anti-Hindu image that AAP has garnered.
केजरीवाल जी, आप जब दिवाली की पूजा कर रहे थे ना, तो मां लक्ष्मी भी और भगवान श्री गणेश भी, ये जो आपने एक्साइज पॉलिसी में पैसा मारा है, आपके भाई, आपके साथी मनीष सिसोदिया ने जिस प्रकार मोटा माल शराब माफिया के माध्यम से कमाया है, भगवान कभी माफ नहीं करेगा.
मुझे हैरानी है कि भारतीय जनता पार्टी भारत की करेंसी पर महालक्ष्मी जी और गणेश जी की तस्वीरें लगाने का विरोध कर रही है. मुझे बहुत आश्चर्य है. भाजपा वालों को देश की आवाज़ समझनी चाहिए, देश की आस्था समझनी चाहिए. देश की आस्था के साथ में इस तरह से नहीं कहना चाहिए. मैं कुछ देख रहा हूं कि बीजेपी के नेता बहुत विरोध कर रहे हैं इस चीज का. बीजेपी पता नहीं क्यों विरोध करने पे उतर आई है इसका.
Religious leaders too are unhappy with the politics over faith.
अपने राजनीति के तर्ज पर वो गणेश और लक्ष्मी के अपमान करना चाह रहा है. ये सनातन धर्म का अपमान है. हमारे यहाँ सभी जगह लक्ष्मी और गणेश की पूजा होती है और उस पूजा का उद्देश्य जन कल्याण होता है.
Is the gods on currency demand of Kejriwal an attempt to neutralize the anti-Hindu image? Bureau Report, Republic TV.
All right, so this is the Delhi Chief Minister and he wants pictures of Goddess Lakshmi and Lord Ganesh on the currency notes. And he says this is about good economy. But what about politics? Because there is only and only politics to read here. Let's bring up our guests here on the screen. I think we do have Sujata Pandey and Syed Asad Abbas. Both are political analysts and we will connect with them just very shortly. But on your screens, what you're reading through right now also is this entire graphic that we are putting out of the many times that you see Arvind Kejriwal right before any and every election speaking about the Hindu card. it all actually started way back before 2014, where at one point, I do remember very clearly during the Anna movement, this is the same Arvind Kejriwal who said he's an atheist. He believes in all religions. He worships everyone equally. Forward to 2014, then to whatever happened in 2019, and let's fast forward to what has happened today, because Gujarat elections are around the corner, and Gujarat elections is what is on the mind of the Delhi Chief Minister. Let's get in Sujata Pandey and Syed Asad Abbas, both with us right now, and we're waiting for Shazia Ilmi and Dr. Sumant to join us in just a bit. Good evening to both of you, Syed. Why do you believe this is a master stroke? And can you tell us and our viewers, Syed, why now? Why after Diwali do you have the Delhi Chief Minister speaking about Goddess Lakshmi and Lord Ganesh?
Dipti ji, this is indeed a political masterstroke, and I'll tell you why. Mr. Arvind Kejriwal with this move had beaten the BJP in their own game. Today the Bharatiya Janata Party has landed between the devil and the deep sea. If they agree with Arvind Kejriwal ji, that means it is a big victory of Arvind Kejriwal and his power of politics. But if they do not agree, that means they are anti-Hindu. This is the same narrative time and again set by the BJP. Arvind Kejriwal ji has entered their own game and beaten them. Can any of the official spokesperson and not BJP supporters deny the fact? Can they say they are against this? Can they say no? Whereas when I speak to the political spokesperson, they are all welcoming the move half-heartedly. Why so? Because Arvind Kejriwal ji
No,
Syed, and they couldn't.
Syed, for a moment, I just want you to remember what Arvind Kejriwal said, and then Sujata, I'll let you in, and I'm waiting for Shazia Ilmi to join us any moment now. But Syed, if you recall, what did Arvind Kejriwal say when the construction of the Ram Mandir was to begin? He said, let's have educational institutes, let's have hospitals. Do you remember this?
Hospital.
I will answer that, Dipti ji. Dipti ji, you're absolutely right. It's only that the Arvind Kejriwal's version of politics is such that he will bring you the best of hospitals, the best of education and health facilities, but he will
No, it keeps changing by the moment,
BJP and
by
beat
the
them in their own
election,
game.
by the constituency. Syed, can Arvind Kejriwal go and say exactly the same thing in Punjab, a state that he's ruling now? Can he say that in Punjab?
Absolutely. Why not, Deepti ji? The fact of the matter, if BJP is able to garner the votes using this tactic, why not Arvind Kejriwal? It's politics. All is fair in love, war, and politics. And if this is working out well for the Bharatiya Janata Party, well, why not for the Aam Aadmi Party? And also, can the Bharatiya Janata Party come all out and negate this? Can they condemn this? Can they say no to this? Well, that is where it's a catch-22 situation for the Bharatiya Janata Party, because Arvind Kejriwal ji has betted them in their own game. Like there is a saying, "Ibtidai siyasat hai, rota hai kya?"
I don't know, Syed, whether you already officially joined the app. Though we must tell our audiences who are watching this broadcast, and I want to say good evening now to Shazia and Dr. Sumant, who are both also with us, that we tried contacting the Aam Aadmi Party, but they refused to be a part of this debate. But Syed, you are singing peons of Arvind Kejriwal ji, as you want to call him today. Now, this is a man today who has absolutely no ideology. Where is the ideology, Sumant? Do you see any ideology in Arvind Kejriwal today?
Forget about ideology. He is taking on the BJP at its own game. I mean, this is good fun. I mean, he is out Hinduing the Hindutva party. So now, who is the Shuddh, Asli Hindu? Who is the 24-carat Hindu now? So that is the question which has now arisen. And I don't really, take his statement very seriously, because I think he has realized that, to sort of cater to a particular vote bank, you need to do this, which is what the BJP has done with tremendous success in the elections. So I think he is now trying to see, now how can the BJP oppose this? Why do they dislike Lakshmi ji and Ganesh ji
No,
so
but
much?
Suman,
See all this
the
dialogue.
point is Shazia has a wide
BJP,
smile on her face. Now, I really want to understand, Shazia, why is it that Syed and Sumant here believe that this is Arvind Kejriwal, wanting to beat you at your own game? Who's a bigger Hindu? Is Arvind Kejriwal being a copycat?
Yeah, well, let's not even go there. Because, this is sheer desperation before the Gujarat elections. And if somebody like Suman Ranganathan, I mean, I took him a little bit more seriously than the other person. If they actually believe that this is a great idea and they support it, then it says a lot about them and their credibility. If you think it's all right to use religious devotion and religious faith just before the elections, as far as BJP is concerned, we know BJP's manifesto from day one. Whether it's the Ram Temple and what BJP stood for, everybody knows that. So I don't think it's a surprise there at all. But if you think people will question this, it's another matter altogether.
But Shazia, what you're not willing to concede, and then I'll get in Sujata and Syed again. Shazia, what you're not willing to concede is this time Arvind Kejriwal is setting the agenda. And you're following him. You're following his agenda, Shazia.
Ask her why are they opposing this scheme?
They're so desperate that they don't
Shazia.
to have any secular credentials with which they used to beat BJP up. And now not only are they playing with religious devotion.
The BJP usually, Shazia, is credited with setting the narrative, with setting the agenda. But this is Arvind Kejriwal in Gujarat who goes and speaks about education, he goes and speaks about the health model. And now he speaks about the Hindu gods and goddesses, and you're following that narrative.
Shazia,
why do they dislike?
You think Kejriwal will just do something new because he's desperate, and we should all answer that? Why? Why should we feel the need to prove anything to anybody?
You're ducking my question, Shazia.
No, let me
Shazia,
the same
you have to take that question. Suman, please allow me that question, then I'm going to come back to you.
Yeah.
Shazia, I'm asking you that every time it's the BJP that is credited with setting the agenda. But this time it's Arvind Kejriwal talking of health, education, and now Hindu gods and goddesses in Gujarat, and you're following that agenda.
Well, that's up to you. But people who follow the agendas, people who know, who believe in, who know what religious devotion and faith is, and how matters of faith cannot be tampered with and played with every now and then. On the one side, you get Sharjeel Imam. On the other hand, you have Khalistan's supporters backing you. Then here in Gujarat, you want to talk about suddenly Lord Ganesha and Goddess Lakshmi. So people figure out, you see, you can fool some of the people some of the time or all the time, but not all the people all the time. So that's all right. If you think BJP or I would feel the need to prove that who was a Kattar Muslim or Hindu or not, it's up to him. But all I'm saying is, na khuda hi mila na visale sanam.
But Shazia, before I get in Sujata and Sumant, Shazia, take on that question. Today, the Aam Aadmi Party says, can you reject this proposal? Can you go against this proposal?
Aam Aadmi Party says many things. No. It's Aam Aadmi Party says many things. 3-4 days back, I heard Manish Sisodia say that CBI was doing Operation Lotus, and CBI was saying something to the effect of that leave the party, and we will take back all the cases. Do you think we should take everything seriously? जो रायता फैलाने की आदत है, do you think if there's anything we have to respond to that? I think it's just hilarious to cover up the rampant and greed. And because they know in Gujarat they don't have a chance, they're doing this.
Sumant, why is Shazia ducking those questions?
I'm completely flummoxed as to why the BJP is getting so agitated as this. The simple way of dealing with it is to say that Kejriwal has given a proposal and we will look at it. Instead of that, there is a very strong feeling that Kejriwal is probably trying to usurp the pro-Hindu plank. And I think that is the worry that is coming out in the BJP.
Only you have
one second.
Now Congress he was eating Congress's votes. You had the same.
No. 1 minute. Why are you opposing it?
Based on your
why are you opposing this proposal?
You don't have any logic. You don't have any logic. You are so smitten by. You are so engulfed and rendered daft.
Why are
because of
you
this Modi hatred,
opposing
that you
his
actually funding
proposal?
this. You claim to be a secularist yourself.
Why are you opposing this proposal? Tell me, why do you dislike Goddess Lakshmi
are you
and
pro this
Lord
proposal?
Ganesh?
You're opposing this
Why do you
proposal,
dislike
Shazia.
them? Why do you
Shazia,
dislike
why don't
these
you tell
gods?
us? Just yes or no. Are you pro this proposal or you're opposing this? Shazia,
Exactly.
just yes or no.
No. Why should I answer this question? Whether I'm pro it or yes? Arvind Kejriwal can ask me for anything tomorrow. Just before the
Game, set
elections.
and match.
Do you
Game,
think it
set and
simplifies an
match.
answer? It is so outright wannabe and desperate.
All right,
that I don't
Shazia
think
doesn't
there's
want to
an
answer that
answer. I think
question. You
people
know,
in India know who's pro.
but
the
Syed,
Ram temple
isn't
and
that a
who's the
question
Buddhist
that's going to be
Answer the
asked of the
question.
Aam Aadmi Party again and again? You know, before every election,
will put everybody in a
you
corner.
see Arvind Kejriwal playing the Hindu card. Now today in the day, Shazia, I want your attention. Shazia, you can't be cross-talking and avoiding most of the questions, please. Now, Syed Asad Abbas, the point is that the Congress says that this is a fixed match between the BJP and the Aam Aadmi Party.
Then why should I even
They both want to believe that this is a match between the AAP and the BJP and the Congress is nowhere.
Answer.
So is this a part of a script, Syed?
You expect CBI to say that we
Dipti
did
ji,
not
you know,
offer
today
this right?
as we speak,
Syed.
the Congress is politically
Yes. It's like that.
irrelevant,
She is very
and no matter what we
agitated.
say about them, it's not going to
Shazia is
hold
very
good.
agitated.
But the fact
Please
of the
tell her
matter
to
is,
calm down.
today the Bharatiya
No, I'm
Janata
very
Party
amused.
is
I'm very
exposed
amused,
today.
Suman, that
Suman ji,
looking
it's
at
my
you,
time to
you're
speak, sir.
agitated.
It's my time to
You've
speak.
been talking
The Bharatiya
non-stop.
Janata Party has been beaten in their own
All
game.
right,
They are
Suman
caught
and
between the
Shazia, I'm
Rakshas
just
and the
going to come
Gera
back to you.
Samandar,
Let Syed
between the
complete
devil
his
and the
point,
deep
please.
sea. Ma'am, you're exposed
Yes.
today, ma'am. Can you allow me to speak, please? Shazia ji, you're getting exposed today. Your cat bit your tongue, ma'am. I'm sorry to say that.
No,
but
no,
nevertheless,
cat has bitten
ma'am,
your tongue
the
many
fact
times
of the
over that you
matter
have to
is
defend
the cat is out of the
mafia,
bag
that
for
you have to
you.
defend
You're exposed.
Goddess
I
Lakshmi.
challenge you
You know,
on
cat
Republic
has bitten
TV.
your tongue so
Can you
many times
condemn this
over
move of
that
Arvind
you've lost-
Kejriwal?
they've lost the
I
plot
challenge
by
Shazia Ilmi
that
today.
you are
Can you
defending
condemn
this
this
about
move?
Kejriwal just shows
Do you
utter
accept the move?
bankruptcy
You have no
and
answer.
daftness
Ma'am, you may
of what
speak
you
over me,
represent.
but ये public है, ये सब जानती है.
So-
Shazia Ilmi
so
ji,
do not
you
worry
and your
about
party
me.
stand
Do you
exposed.
do you think
Do you
people will have a
condemn this
question
act,
who's a better
or are you
Hindu
complicit
after
of
this
this
Kejriwal
along with
raises this?
Kejriwal ji?
He
The
was saying
fact
about
is,
surgical
the only
strikes
reason why
that
the
Modi
Bharatiya
did not
Janata
do
Party
that. And did I
regrets
answer
is
them?
because
I
अरे
don't-
हमने ये
a
पहले
person
क्यों
can
नहीं
lie and
सोचा?
say anything.
अरे हमने ये
Anything outrageous
केजरीवाल
and
से पहले
crazy
क्यों नहीं
out of
सोचा?
desperation.
So
And do you
therefore
think
you want
people
to
should
speak
answer that
over me.
question?
आप मेरी आवाज
No,
दबा
Syed
सकते
and
हैं,
Shazia.
आप छुपा नहीं सकते. The fact is, you have been beaten
अरे
at your
आपकी
own
आवाज
game
कोई
today,
नहीं दबा रहा है,
madam.
सैयद।
You think so?
सैयद,
Yeah, you think so?
आवाज कोई नहीं दबा रहा है, लेकिन सवाल आपसे भी पूछा जाएगा. Okay, Shazia and Syed, please pull back. I want to go to Sujata. Sujata, like an independent political analyst today,
defending corruption.
how do you
and now you're
read
defending
into
desperate
this
bid
proposal
to
that has
have-
come in first from the AAP and the reaction, Sujata, from the BJP? Shazia says, I am not tempted to jump into this controversy, but the BJP all through today has been reacting to Arvind Kejriwal.
So first thing is that one thing I would really want to make things clear here, that it is not AAP who's done some masterstroke. If you remember, they are just a duplicate copy. They're just trying to duplicate whatever BJP does, whether it is on nationalism, whether it is on Hindutva, whether it is on development. Because in Delhi they have a development card, in Punjab they become Rashtravadi, in Gujarat they become the Krishna Bhakta. So it is throughout all that
as the Congress
Kejriwal has done
alleges, is the AAP then becoming the B team for the BJP? Is there merit in that allegation, Sujata?
No, they're not. They're not becoming the B team. They're becoming the duplicate party. And the problem today with Kejriwal is that he thinks that probably he has a short-term memory loss, but the voters and the public doesn't have a short-term memory loss. He has a long list of leaders, his leaders. He himself is a serial offender of Hindu deities, symbols, sacred symbols, on doing appeasement. Who is going to believe him? One day he becomes a Krishna ka avatar, another day he becomes a Hanuman ka.
But Sujata, he is attempting damage control today. And look at how the BJP has responded all through today. You've given airtime to Arvind Kejriwal by responding to him one after the other.
Does she have monopoly? Do you have monopoly over any Hindu god?
There is no monopoly, but you need to question. See, as a political
What is
observer,
there to
you are
question?
supposed to
Reform.
question the
Maybe he has
intent and the
reformed.
timing of a leader when he uses the religion as a
Maybe.
card. And clearly today Arvind Kejriwal's Delhi
Maybe he has
model
reformed.
has fallen flat because none of the debate, none of the conferences, he was able to name even one school that he's built. He's only added classrooms.
agree with the
So it's all
proposal or
fallen
not?
flat. The Delhi model is not
do you
even
agree with the
implementable in
proposal?
Punjab. So he knows it very well that 89% of the Hindus form a very, very important vote bank for him in Gujarat. So this is nothing but a completely vote
I don't
tactics. And
understand
another
this
thing I really
BJP
want to point out.
Sujata, are you then trying to say that Arvind Kejriwal is targeting BJP's vote bank, the urban vote bank in Gujarat, and he's understood that this is the best way to do that? Sujata, are you conceding to that fact?
The deities are not used as religious symbols. They are used as cultural symbols. And here in India, we use them as a religious symbol. And there's a process of changing it. RBI takes
Sumant,
changing the currency.
Sumant is responding to you, Sujata.
He doesn't know his Delhi model. This man doesn't even know
What she
constitution.
is
He
saying
comes and
is,
under the
how
pressure
dare somebody else muscle in and try to use Hindus as a vote
Sujata,
bank?
the easy way around is to ignore him.
लक्ष्मी ने ये बोला, गणेश ने ये बोला, पहले उनको सरस्वती की जरूरत है.
Sumant, is the BJP confused?
Enough money from the
Sumant, is the BJP confused, and can the Aam Aadmi Party really, can Sumant, the Aam Aadmi Party really become more Hindutvawadi than the BJP? Does the AAP think like that, Sumant?
No, it does not. It is doing it for political purpose. But very clearly, the BJP feels threatened that somebody else is trying to muscle in on their territory of using Hindus as a vote bank. That is the exclusive right of BJP. How can AAP try to muscle in on that territory? So this is basically what it is all about.
Arvind Kejriwal ko. So this is clearly not working for Arvind Kejriwal. But in Gujarat,
Do you agree, madam, with the proposal?
Gujarat, religion is a very important
dislike
part
Lakshmi ji and
of the
Ganesh
political
ji?
choice, and he knows this. And that is why after his development
Do
model
you
going
agree with the
flat,
proposal
he's
or
trying
you
to
disagree?
हम डुप्लीकेट अमिताभ बच्चन को नहीं देखना चाहते. हमारे पास ओरिजिनल अमिताभ बच्चन है. आप डुप्लीकेट बन के क्या कर लोगे? आपको सेकंड ग्रेड थर्ड ग्रेड मूवीज ही मिलेंगी. दिस इज व्हाट Arvind Kejriwal is going to become. That's it.
You have not answered whether you agree with this proposal. So sad.
Because I don't have to answer. I don't have to answer this question. I think it's just an outrageous
Why not?
bid by Arvind Kejriwal to get hold of some
you are opposed
because
to
he was
Lakshmi
using
ji
this
and
to hide
Ganesh
his
ji.
corruption. And you think that he'll just
No,
do
but
something
we all
like this
should
and
be
he will
opposed
pick
to
the card. I think it's up to
politicians.
people to figure out what is to be done.
We should all be opposed to politicians doing what? Tell us. Come on, expand on that. We can try and I can give you some examples also of people who use religion for polarization
I
and
have
for
your
votes.
example that you have become so desperate in your Modi hatred.
There is
that you
no
actually
desperate
think
at all. I'm
Kejriwal's
just
bid
telling you,
before the election.
madam,
Shazia and Sumant,
Really losing.
Shazia and
she is
Sumant,
only
you go
doing
into the
personal
real
attacks
issue.
on me.
I've
She
been
is
thinking
not
about one question.
concerned.
Sumant, if you allow me, I want to get in Syed, and then I'm going to get that question to Shazia also. Syed, for some time now, the Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal on Diwali has been performing a Lakshmi Puja. But this time around, we did not see him doing that puja.
And they agree.
Do you know why?
So why should them saying BJP answer, BJP should answer?
Busy dreaming.
Shazia, please do not cross talk. That question is for Syed, please.
Or is concerned.
Yeah, thank you, Deepti ji. I did not interrupt anyone. Allow me 1 minute time, please, respected panelists.
Yes.
Deepti ji, you've raised the right question of why wasn't the region allowed this time? Because Arvind Kejriwal ji truly believed that the cracker is not going to help the same people of Delhi. That is the reason why. Also, as a matter of fact, I challenge the BJP today and Shazia Ilmi ji, do you condemn what Arvind Kejriwal ji did? Tell me a challenge on Republic TV. Do you condemn this move of Kejriwal?
I challenge
No,
you to
Syed,
listen to me.
Syed, my job here is to ask questions.
I condemn
neither Shazia nor you are answering questions that I'm asking of you.
By giving salaries to imams.
This actually, Sumant proves a point.
Shazia ji is not allowing.
No,
allow me
Shazia
30
and
seconds,
Syed,
Shazia
you
ji.
cannot be having this conversation all amongst yourselves. You know, there are valid questions, Suman, that are being asked in the AAP and the BJP both
The
here.
point
Desperate moves.
is, she is talking
No, Syed.
continuously.
Syed and Shazia, for a moment, I want you to listen to other panelists also, please.
30 seconds, allow me, dear panelists.
Yes, Syed.
The fact of the matter that the
Quickly,
Bharatiya Janata
Syed,
Party
quickly, please.
is, yes, 20 seconds ma'am. The fact of the matter, the Bharatiya Janata Party is rattled and shaken today because Arvind Kejriwal ji has beaten them in their own game. They have lost the game to Arvind Kejriwal. And also the fact of the matter, they are caught. They are in the catch-22 situation. Karen to Karen kya? To bole kya? Wow, Modi ji, wow. Do you condemn, yes or no? An open challenge to Shazia Imi, BJP spokesperson. Do you condemn Arvind Kejriwal ji's move? Yes or no? You are caught. India's biggest channel, biggest audience is watching you. I challenge you on Republic TV, Shazia ji. Does the
You know,
BJP
what is
condemn
unfortunate,
Arvind
Syed and
Kejriwal?
Suman,
Yes
is
or
that
no?
we did not have any participation from an official Aam Aadmi Party spokesperson. A party that spends so much on publicity, a party that loves to go to town putting out big ads, but when they are questioned, they don't want to take those questions. But you know, Shazia, I want to ask you the last question here. Sumant, I'll give you the last 10 seconds, but I want to go quickly to Shazia. Shazia, what happens from here on? Will you indulge Arvind Kejriwal?
No, I think it's for the voters to indulge him or not. You know, there were those people, he played this card in Delhi. By, you know, but we know what happened with Amanatullah Khan and Okla, what politics happened on Butler House. It started from Butler House actually, when he said that Butler House indeed was a fake encounter. Then he changed it, you see. So then it became, in Punjab, it became about something else. And he started talking about...
No, I'm not going into history. I'm not, Shazia, going into history. I clearly see you don't want to answer that question. Sumant, the last word to you, Sumant. The last 30 seconds to you, Sumant.
Yeah. See, this was originally a battle between Hindutva and Hindutva Light. Kejriwal was Hindutva Light version. Now, Kejriwal is upping the game and the battle is between Hindutva and Hindutva Pro. So he has become Hindutva Pro now from Hindutva Light. And that is why BJP is getting a little rattled about it.
I hope he sticks to that. And he can say the same
BJP
in
is
all the
rattled today.
All right, Suman believes the BJP is getting rattled. This possibly is a fixed match between the BJP and the AAP. Shazia does not want to tell us whether she will go and follow what Arvind Kejriwal's request and advice to the Prime Minister is. The AAP decided not to be a part of the show. So I let our viewers decide whether this is an election stunt or not. All ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for participating in the burning question. Arnav is next with the debate.
Style? For me, it's the pursuit of timeless elegance. Crisp, clean, classic, subtle brilliance. You don't know what it is that catches your eye, but it does, you know. The cut, the color, the lines. There's something in the essence of the evergreen. You feel special, selected. That's when I know I found the right fit. When I feel selected.
QS and THE, the world's foremost university rankings organizations, have ranked Amity amongst the top 3% universities globally, making it among the very few Indian universities to be included in both rankings. Yet another top ranking for Amity University.
The BJP has hit out at the Aam Aadmi Party, calling the Arvind Kejriwal-led party a hypocrite. The BJP says that on one hand, the Aam Aadmi Party insults Hindu gods. On the other hand, the party is using the same Hindu card for elections. The BJP has called this an election stunt and an attempt to shed their anti-Hindu image.
तो किस प्रकार से यू टर्न किया जाता है, आज ये हमारे सामने पूर्ण